No registration issues?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves...
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us?
Well, how best to put it? The vessel itself is without...
You don't...
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is,
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. Oh, 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found...
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now.
Quindi è un po' tutto dialoghi su dialoghi. Accedimento per del Trono.
Let's rest.
Noi ci evitiamo di uscire e riposiamo.
Fancy a bit of info?
Ho detto già tutto.
Hello.
Hey. Yeah.
Well met, eh?
Stiamo prendendo qua la buona onda.
Now then. Don't push yourself.
Spostati per domani. Dice che bisogna andare a riposare. Riposiamo. Tanto non possiamo uscire, non possiamo fare niente. Siamo a tarda notte.
Can I come in?
Posso entrare? Vuoi leggere ancora? Vuoi leggere ancora?
Not today.
Oggi no.
You're all leaving
Domani
tomorrow,
ve ne
right?
andrete,
I'll
vero?
be cheering for
Io ti
you.
farei per voi, quindi... Io...
Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
No, non glielo dirò. Non preoccuparti.
It's all right.
Non preoccuparti.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Cosa, vero?
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Te lo prometto.
It's a promise.
All right. The next time I see you
Ci rivedremo,
again.
mi racconterò tante storie sul
Can
mondo
we-
là fuori.
This one's important.
Ti aspetta? Ok, carne coniglio per i...
I never got a chance to
Tutto
say
io
this to
papà.
Papa.
Grazie, ora torno al...
Captain, may I...
Un minuto?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we... Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Sei davvero
You
leale.
truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it,
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualty. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel. Ah, you needn't worry. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stunned them so?
Altre pagine.
so, it is a fiction written as if a person... This chapter seems to concern a system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will... Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. In this way, it is the people who are quite the opposite of our own country. Now, had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream... Oh, I suppose. 'Tis not so, but it takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. My dearest dream, 'tis to save His Highness.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
24 giugno. Giorno del ferro, prima mattina. Ah, c'è anche un video. C'è anche un video. Ci vediamo dopo.
Juna! Lady Juna!
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow, if we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! How'd you behave?
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go, prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin.
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Grande popolare. Alla fine mi sono fatto notare più del previsto, attirando l'interesse di molti. Lo consideravo parte del salvataggio del principe. Ok.
Just a sec.
Ma questo affare è questa nostra carrozza.
Oh, can you hear me?
Andare lungo la strada principale. Pare che anche gli altri facciano lo stesso. Soltanto questo tosto. Non ho complimenti, signori. Ora mi serve per fare un girato di prova.
Let's see.
Dunque, la nostra prossima missione è la vecchia città fortificata di Martira. E pare che più a sud di qui. Ok. Dobbiamo andare qui. Guarda che c'è.
Hold on.
Wow!
Sì, questa è Martiria.
Oh.
Le 3 notti. Rispetto a una carrozza e una scheggia. A questa velocità il viaggio dovrebbe procedere senza intoppi. Prossima fermata la vecchia città fortificata di Martira. Vediamo.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft.
Persino io capisco che è un reso fantastico.